There's the guy who made the difference in the ball game. It took a while right at the end of the game, but number 5, Austin Pacheco, we'll tell you about that and show you the highlights, but when he goes back to Carson City, that people will remember for a long time what he did in this homecoming game against Manogue. Highlights of today's ball game as we take a look. The Manogue with the ball in the first quarter. TJ Menning will look right, throw left, and he's got a receiver, Sullivan, in the end zone for the touchdown. Dylan Sawyer's there late on the tackle. So Manogue goes out on top in the first quarter. Patrick Beecham, who is their accurate field goal kicker, adds to the total at the end of the first quarter as he tacks on a field goal, making it 10-0 at the time for the Manogue Miners. But it seemed like the wind favored each team today, and whoever had the wind at their back did the best. And TJ Menning, this time, unfortunately, has the ball tipped at the line of scrimmage by Chance Quilling. Then Quilling recuperating right away, getting the ball and intercepting. That turned the tide for Carson. The quarter ended, and they were going the other way. Austin Pacheco with his first, and I underline first field goal. You see how far he kicked that ball. Keep that in mind as we go on to the highlights. The field goal was good, and Carson was on the board. Still in the second quarter, near the end of the quarter, on the ground, Dylan Sawyers will get just enough from about 2 or 3 yards out to score the touchdown, tie the ball game. Then we move into the third quarter. TJ Menning on the rollout. He is grabbed and sacked. Carson tightening up their defense. There's Chance Quilling. He is a key figure in today's ball game. And then the ball thrown, tipped around. Quilling will intercept. Go down the sideline. Not quite to the end zone, but the quarterback, Menning, gets over and keeps him from going in as he knocks him out of bounds. More highlight stuff. Chance Quilling runs right, stops, throws in the end zone. There's his favorite receiver, Dylan Sawyers, with a touchdown grab. Sawyers ends up with 3 touchdowns on the day, 2 rushing and 1 by that reception. And then Menning will give it on the ground. Pilling will go in the right side. Made it look a little too easy as Manogue coming back in the second half of the ball game. Again, Manogue still with the ball in the third quarter. Menning rolls out right, throws again. Great catch by Sullivan. Sullivan gets his right leg down just before going out of bounds. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Manogue back in the ball game and the game tied. Carson trying to move the ball. The big play of the game, not really deciding the outcome, but getting Carson some momentum is Dylan Sawyers. He finally finds some room. He's been averaging 144 yards a game. He gets 33 on this carry, and Dalton Scatz, if he doesn't catch him from behind, Sawyers puts on even more yards and another touchdown. Sawyers will get a great block, a pinch block from Quilling from the right side to go in the end zone and score. That's what was his third touchdown of the afternoon. But touchdowns weren't going to be the big story. The big story was going to come off the foot of Austin Pacheco. He lines up a field goal, lets it go, and it's 64 yards. That's right, 64 yards, second longest in high school history in the state of Nevada. The record is 68. He lets it go for 64 right at the end of the ball game. Carson comes out on top. We'll get yet another look. You can't see this one too often. As he does it right, everything to perfection, 64 yards. Probably, as we said during the game, probably would have gone from 70 yards. The game decider, Carson Senators win it 27-24 over the Manogue Miners on our GSP Game of the Week.